Since its inception, Best Buddies has been able to place over 500 individuals with intellectual developmental disabilities, or IDD, in jobs. Integrated employment not only helps these individuals with self-esteem, but also provides a sense of independency. Bob Friedman is a board member of the organization. His company, Holland & Knight, has implemented integrated employment. He joins us now along with one of their star employees, Barbie Torres. And thanks very much, both of you, for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, you're committed to this type of integration with folks like Barbie from Best Buddies.
We are. Barbie's been working at Holland & Knight in Miami for 17 years. We also have an employee through Best Buddies in our Boston office who's been working there for a long time. So we really love the program.
And Barbie, what do you do at Holland & Knight?
I do coffee for the lawyers, lunches for them, then clean up after.
Okay, so, and there are a lot of people that come through Holland & Knight on a daily basis, so I'm sure what she does is very important. And as well, I mean, you seem to have a great smile, too. You're very pleasant. She's been there for 18?
Yeah, almost 18 years.
That's amazing. And interestingly, you said that she's outlasted many of her supervisors.
Yeah, over almost 18 years, Barbie's worked through 3 or 4 different supervisors. They tend to leave, and Barbie stayed the entire time and has done a fantastic job for us. I'll tell you something that's also kind of interesting. You know, the lawyers turn over, the staff turns over in the office, but Barbie keeps track of everyone who's in the office. She knows everyone's name. It's almost an impossible task to know where they're sitting, which floor they're sitting on, what office they're in, and what their names are. And Barbara knows where everybody is and what their name is.
You know what's interesting is I think some employees or employers feel that there's some maybe reservations they may have to employ someone with IDD, but what you're saying is that it really adds to the overall morale of the entire office, and an attitude like this is something that cannot be overlooked.
Right. I would say, I mean, Barbara is special. She has a fantastic attitude. As you said, she's always smiling. She has a beautiful smile, but she also, makes it part of her everyday job to be friendly with everybody and to greet everybody. She knows everybody's name, as I said, and she does a great job for us. The thing about hiring somebody with an intellectual or developmental disability is that it's not charity. You're getting an employee, the employer is getting an employee who can really do the job. And that's why Barbara has lasted for 18 years at Holland & Knight.
You know you're being depended on a lot by the people at Holland & Knight. How do you know all their names and where they are all the time? You just do?
Yeah.
And again, let me ask you this question. When changes do happen, you get on board those changes pretty quickly, don't you?
Yeah.
You do. What's the favorite part of your job? What do you like the best?
To get my paycheck.
To get your Many people feel the same way, believe me. but again, I mean, you have a lot of personalities you work with, a lot of professionals, and you always seem to be happy about it, right?
Yeah.
And where do you get that from? Just the kind of person you are?
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, Barbie, Bob, a lot of the things we look at as far as people with IDD, it's a question of where to place them, right? And that's the judicious best thing to do.
Well, Best Buddies has taken the approach that people with IDD should be working in mainstream employment. There's a place for workshop or institutional type employment, but with Best Buddies, the idea is for people to be in the mainstream, like at a Holland & Knight or another law firm or in a retail store or at Aventura Mall or someplace.
Well, thanks very much. I'm Spiro Canton for Comcast Newsmakers. We thank you for joining us. Thank you very much. It's good to see you here.